another review for Impact Wrestling. Uh, Thursday, June 26, 2014. I believe that this is the last Impact before the return of the Six Sides. That's right, Six Sides are coming back. The six-sided ring is returning, I believe. Uh, Next week, I want to say, I'm not sure about that, but they have already taped at least 2 shows in New York where they brought back the Six Sides. So I'm not sure if they're going to start airing next week or not, but a lot of big returns and debuts for Impact Wrestling. Whenever those episodes air, but before I get to this week's episode of Impact, I want to remind everyone to check out Global Wrestling News and Wrestling News Talk, both on Facebook, both with knowledgeable, reliable, and viable sources for wrestling news, reviews, and everything in between. Anything and everything you want to know about the world of professional wrestling. Find it at Wrestling News Talk or Global Wrestling News. Wrestling News Talk ran by my buddies Andre Corbeil, Big Way Hernandez, and Big Joe Scholar, bringing you the Can-Am Wrestling Show every Saturday night on Andre Corbeil's YouTube page. Also, Big Way Hernandez bringing you his thoughts on the OneWrestling.com and the One Wrestling YouTube site. Also, along with Bill Apno at with Bill Apno, who also runs OneWrestling.com. They all have their own Twitter accounts, so check them all out. But now let's get to my review as we kick off Impact Wrestling with a tag team knockout match. What do you know about that? We got a knockouts tag team match to kick off the show. What a novel idea. It actually lasted 15 minutes, I believe, around that time. About 10, 12 minutes, somewhere in that neighborhood. But a novel idea on my part. A novel idea, in my opinion. Using the women in this way. We kick it off with Gail Kim and Taylor Terrell taking on the Beautiful People. Taylor Terrell making a official return to the ring in action. She teams up with a former arch rival Gail Kim against the Beautiful People. Taylor actually took a lot of the beating in the beginning of the match. Spent a lot of time in the ring, getting beat down by the Beautiful People before she tagged in and brought in the veteran Gail Kim, who laid in to the Beautiful People, basically single-handedly, beating the Beautiful People from pillar to post. They got a little bit of offense, but not a lot. It ended up with a melee of sorts as Taylor Terrell hit a cross body off the rope, off the corner, and took out both the Beautiful People, which led to Gail Kim getting the feet on the Knockouts champion, Angelina Love, for the 1-2-3. Gail Kim and Taylor Terrell pick up the win. But coming up next, I believe, the new champion, Lashley, making his way to the ring with the Director of Wrestling Operations, MVP, and the Buddy Boy Pitbull, Kenny King, all on their way to the ring. MLK is on their way to the ring. So let's see how it turns out. Let's get back to Impact Wrestling. We come back to Impact Wrestling. Well, Bobby Lashley, Kenny King, and MVP, team I'm calling MLK, way to celebrate the victory over Eric Young when Eli himself comes out and once into the ring, he had a sling on his arm, but he took it off when he went into the ring. Not so wise on the part of Eric Young as he gets triple teamed by MVP, who's still on clutches. Lashley and Kenny King, they all jump Eric Young, but he has a little bit of backup. Not sure if he planned it, but he gets Bobby Roode, back in an Impact Zone. He runs into the ring from the audience and attacks MLK and chases him out of the ring. He there's a little horrible back and forth between MVP and Lou until a lawyer who apparently is representing the directors, apparently representing the board of directors, comes out and announces that officially, as of this moment, MVP is no longer the director of operations, and that later on in the night we will have the announcement of who that will be, who the new director of operations, wrestling operations will be. Not really sure who it could be, but there's a few people out there that I can think of, but I'm not going to speculate until I see who it is. But after that, we got Dixon Carter in her dressing room, very happy and jubilant, thinking that she's going to be announced to be the director of operations, but we'll have to see how that turns out. Then we get the menagerie backstage talking to whoever owns the carnival at the moment, talking about they're gonna take the foreclose and take the carnival and tear it down and everything if they don't get the money they need. That means that Crazy Steve really now has to win the Exhibition Championship as soon as possible to get the money. Crazy Steve apparently challenging for the Exhibition title. They're interrupted by TJC, who also wants a shot at the Exhibition Championship, followed by Manic, who apparently they don't care if he wears the mask on TV now. Manic says he wants a title shot as well. After a commercial break, we come back, and all three are in the ring with Tna, who apparently is making his own matches now, considering the fact we don't have a director of wrestling operations at the moment. He says that he will take on all three of them, and it ends up in a four-way match for the Exhibition Championship that Tna ends up winning by pinning, I believe he pinned TJC with a Northern Light suplex. I'm not sure I think it was TJC. But coming up next, we find out who is the official director of wrestling operations. My guess is as good as yours. I'm filming this as I'm watching the show, so I don't know what's going to happen. So it's going to be interesting to see who it is. So let's get back and find out. Let's get back in that wrestling. Dixon Carter came to the ring in the assumption that she was going to be named the new director of operations. She had everything set up. Rockstar Spud had everything set up for a celebration until the representative of the board of directors came back out and said that she was not indeed the new director of operations, but that they would be on their way, and they asked not to be revealed until they came into the building or came into the arena. Dixie started to blow a gasket until Roy Way made his way to the ring and looked to make good on his promise to put Dixie to the table. He played a little deal or no deal with the audience, asking them after Dixon Carter had offered him 20 something thousand dollars to not put her to the table. He asked the fans what he should do, and unanimously they all said to put her to the table. He went to do so, but instead got cut off by EC3 and Rockstar Spud, who came in as EC3 made an extraction. Spud pushed the table over and got Dixon Carter out of the ring. Both men helped Dixon Carter out of the ring into safety, saving her from going to the table for at least one more week. I have a feeling that she may end up going to the table maybe next week or the week after, whatever. They're in New York City, and both the Team 3D are there. It's gonna be awesome to see how it turns out. But after that, we had James Storm taking on Ken Anderson. Taking on Ken Anderson in a rematch from Slammiversary. Pretty short, and for my liking, but it ended up with Kenny King, not Ken King, but with Ken Anderson, I should say, attempting a mic check, but Storm was able to grab the rope and block it, which gave him the opportunity for the last call. The last call super kick, which led to the win. James Storm picking up the win over Ken Anderson, and we just saw a limo pull up to the building, so you know that means anytime you see a limo on a professional wrestling show, you know it's gonna be interesting. I have a feeling that it's the new director of operations. Who could it be? Like I said, I don't read spoilers. I don't look for spoilers. I used to, but I don't anymore. It's a lot better to watch the show and see how it turns out live and in person. Good for me. But if you can't, that's just the second. This is the closest thing what you're watching my review. So let's get back and see how everything turns out. We come back, get back wrestling, where we find out that apparently Gunner has made some sort of deal with Sam Swords Positions and got him released under Gunner's watch. I guess these two are going to be some sort of a tag team or something of that sort. We'll see how that continues. But we also find, then we go backstage to the X Division champion Sonata, who's confronted by James Storm, talking about how normally at the end of Destination X show, the X Division champion gets a shot at the world title, and explains to Sonata how embarrassing it would be for himself, his mentor, the Great Muta, and his country of Japan to be challenged for that world title, and lost, trying to get it to the head of the young Wookiee. Let's see where that continues. But I forgot to mention that after that confrontation with Bully Ray, we saw Dixon Carter and Rockstar Spud running out of the building, and apparently they left EC3 on his own. We saw after the confrontation between Storm and Sonata, we saw EC3 on a cell phone trying to get his Aunt D to come back, but instead he got attacked by Tommy Dreamer, who returns after getting that shot below the belt from Dixon Carter. He comes back, goes for a little bit of revenge on EC3. They fight all over the building, all over the arena, and it ends up they end up being separated by Al Snow and a host of other TNA officials. It should be interesting to see where that goes. But as they head to New York City for the next round of Impact tapings. But now we have, but just now we saw MVP Lashley and Kenny King, the team I'm referring, the faction that I'm referring to as MLK, making their way apparently to the parking lot area where they look to confront the new director of operations, the new director of wrestling operations, I should say. Will they find out who it is, or will they be left in the dark just like the rest of us? Let's get back. Let's see how the rest of the show continues. Magnus and Graham shockingly picking up a win over Abyss and Willow in a Monster Fall tag team match. Magnus took a huge choke slam by Abyss through a pile of tacks. Willow got tossed to a board laced with barbed wire, which took him out of the match. And then Magnus was able to turn it around and catch Abyss with the 2x4 covered in nails known as Janet's Graham caught him in the foot, and the Monster Abyss for the 1-2-3. Graham and Magnus proving to be a formidable tag team in the Monsters Ball match. But we'll have to see if this will. We'll have to see where and if this continues down the line. We know we're going to New York City, I believe, next week. So we'll have to see how this continues. But coming up next, we find out who is the new director of wrestling operations. I have my who I think it's gonna be. My prediction, but let's see who it is. So let's get back and see how Impact Wrestling ends. The new director of wrestling operations is none other than the Olympic gold medalist and Impact Wrestling Hall of Famer Kurt Angle is now in charge of Impact Wrestling wrestling operations, much to the chagrin of MLK, MVP Lashley, and Kenny King, who come out to confront the new boss, and he tells him if he, but before they can do anything, Angle says that if they touch him, he will fire all three of them on the spot and strip Lashley of the title. That leads Angle to making a match for next week. Lashley defending the title against the man who got screwed out of it last week. Eli Derek Young gets his rematch for the world title. Not only that, but Angle also announces that he has reinstated the yet factor of professional wrestling. Bobby Roode is back full time on the Tna Impact roster. They both come out onto the ramp, and Eli will take off the arm sling once again, and they both watch the way as MVP gets out of dodge. Angle finds a corner to back into, and Lashley and Kenny King blow it out with Eli and Bobby Roode to end the show. Very eventful Impact Wrestling, to say the least. But it's gonna be interesting to see what happens next week as the power struggle officially kicks off between Kurt Angle and MVP. But I'll be back for Friday Night SmackDown tomorrow and Impact Wrestling next week, as well as Raw and SmackDown also next week. I'm hoping that next week is the official return of the six-sided ring. I'm not sure if it's next week or the week after, but I'm looking forward to seeing it out live, seeing it out officially return on television. We already know it. We already know they've already filmed the episodes. We just have to wait till they air. But until then, like, subscribe, comment, and check out all those links in the description. Wrestling News Talk, OneWrestling.com, and Global Wrestling News for all your wrestling news, reviews, and info. But also check out my Twitter account, Big Dub 360, for live reactions to everything on SmackDown, on Raw, SmackDown, and Impact. I tried to do some on Impact tonight, but I got got caught up doing other things and couldn't really do it as much as I wanted to. But I'll be trying to do it out a lot more, especially with Raw and SmackDown, and also Impact. But that's it for me for now. Like I said, check out the Twitter account, BigDub360, and all those other links in the description. That's it for now. I'm out of here. See ya.